Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to the third episode of Let's FIFA 14, and in this episode we are looking to pick up some silverware. We are into the final of the Bronze Classic tournament and we're only into the quarterfinals of the Champions Shield tournament, but we'll see how far we can get into that tournament in this episode, because in the last episode we did get a weird disconnect in the tournament and pretty much had to start over. We won one game and that meant we were into the quarterfinals as we are playing now, and we get our first chance with Neymar, but it is saved, and we get another chance. Kaka, he finds Neymar, he'll go with a little skill move, find Kaka once again. We tried to chip Machetti in the net, but he stayed on his line and an easy save, and Kaka would get on the ball once again at the start of the second half. And Kaka is kind of the only player in kind of the attacking 5 players who does not have the 5-star skills, but still he's a very fun player to do skill moves with because he's kind of strong. He got the 4-star skills, good dribbling and a good shot on him. Here he tests out Machetti, but there was nothing getting by Machetti in this game. He saved every single thing, had a very good game, and at full time it remained at 0-0. So we went into extra time, and in the first half of extra time the only thing happening was Cristiano Ronaldo getting onto the pitch, but it was into the second half of extra time we created a few chances. First, it's Neymar here testing out Machetti. It is saved, but then 120th minute, we are pretty much into the final seconds. I believe we're 2 minutes into the stoppage time, and it's Ronaldinho and McGeady linking up, which they did a little bit in the last episode as well. And now look at that shot. Some lovely skill moves from Ronaldinho, completely fooling the defender here, and he shoots it across goal. And this second replay angle, it looked really cool from the inside of the goal. You can see it going straight into the top corner, and Ronaldinho just showing us how it's done. The main man from the first season of Let's FIFA 14 showing us in this episode, pretty much from the beginning of the second season, how to score a cool goal, and we make it 1-0. So a very late win, but a nice goal it was, and we move on through into the semi-finals of the tournament. But I decided to change squad because the squad was running a little bit low on fitness, and we headed on into the final of the Bronze Classic tournament, and I came up against a very strong opponent. He went with a few skill moves here. I kind of got to tackle him, but couldn't get onto the ball. This time around, both of my defenders kind of ran away from the ball, and in the end, he gets a goal. A few nice skill moves, but unfortunately, I couldn't get onto the ball, and he made it 1-0. And I'll have to be honest, my opponent here, he was just a better player. I couldn't break him down. Whenever I went on the attack, I just felt I was closed down, and I only had 1 shot on target in the game, 4 shots in total, and he had 5 shots on target, 7 in total. So yeah, not gonna lie, it was a deserved win, and we end up losing out on the silverware here in the final, which of course was a little bit disappointing, but we are going to head on into the tournament again because we would like to pick up that trophy, of course. So pick up a few contracts, apply them, and head on into the round of 16 with our bronze squad. And this time around, we come up against a somewhat easy opponent. It seemed like a guy who was just starting out on Ultimate Team, got his starter pack, a bunch of random bronze players, and headed on into that tournament because, yeah, he had not a single rare player, and I had a bunch of chances going in this game, and this was a really nice one. Soon going past 2 players, he finds Siku, who will go past the same defender twice, and he will stop up a few skill moves, pass it back into the middle to Sun, who finds FifaRalle, a fake shot past another defender, and we get the goal to make it 1-0. A nice little team goal there, and pretty much everybody getting some skill moves going, and then it's Sardis getting on the ball. Lovely rainbow flick over the defender, but couldn't hit the target. That is the bronze shooting, not always on target, but Siku on the ball here, and he had a very good game, and here he goes past the same defenders a few times, crosses in for the bicycle kick, but it is saved by his keeper. And this time around, Siku once again on the ball, but this time around he didn't want to go for the assist, he wanted to go for the goal, and he makes it 2-0 here. And in the 90th minute, we hit his clearance, and it will bounce to Hierlander, who will get a goal to make it 3-0 from distance, and that wins us the game, and we move on through into the quarterfinals of the Bronze Challenge tournament. But we played 2 games with the bronze squad, and that is my general rule of thumb, that I play 2 games with each side, and then I change squad to get the fitness up. The only time I kind of break this rule is if I played an opponent who rage quit or disconnected, because then you can usually play 3 games and still keep the fitness above 90. So yeah, we switch squad, we go with our gold squad, we're into the semi-finals, and We come up against a quite solid Premier League squad. The first chance falls to Trapped in the 10th minute. We go with the Rabona into a fake Rabona, but he'll block that one off. And we pick the ball up here with Neymar to make it 1-0. And Trapped getting on the ball once again. He really wanted to get a goal in this game. And McGeady's been past 2 defenders. And ball will flick past another defender. We break through into the box. We stop up and we let pass David Luiz. And what a goal that was from Tarab to make it 2-0. A lovely little skill run there, and we get another chance. Kaka turning around, and we try out a shot there, but it goes over the goal. And instead, it's him getting a goal. I don't know what happened here. My player is running into Neuer, and I score an own goal, and it makes it 2-1. But the score would remain at that until full time. We win the game, and we're into the final of the Champions Shield tournament. And I did say in the start of this episode that we were looking to pick up some silverware in this episode, and we did lose out on it in the final of the Bronze Challenge tournament. But now we're into another final, and this time around I really wanted to win the game, so we go into the match. But look at this, my opponent with some nice skill moves here, and he passes it to an open Suarez who will make it 1-0. So not exactly what I was looking for, and it was a tough opponent to play. He closed me down quite well, but we get a shot in here with McGeady, but it is saved, and we go into the second half with me having one more shot than him. But to be honest, not much stuff going on in the first half, and it's Ronaldinho straight from the start, going past the defender. He goes past another one with a stop and turn skill move, a hocus pocus past David Luiz, but he shoots it wide off the goal. But a few minutes later, we pick it up with Neymar, and I'm not gonna lie, this is not the most beautiful goal, but he had a very strong squad. I couldn't really break him down, and I had to get back into the game. And in the end, we actually go into extra time, and he get a few nice skill moves going and test out Neuer quite a few times, but it will remain 1-1 until the end of the first half of extra time. We find McGeady down the wing here. A ball will drag back past David Luiz. We try to get a shot in. We pick it up with Ronaldinho. We hit the post. We pick it up again, and we make it 2-1. And we continue just 5 minutes later. We're into the second half of extra time. Ronaldinho, ball will drag back. A nice pass from Neymar. We pass it across to Tarab, and he gets a goal to make it a 3-1. And straight after that, my opponent, he had enough. He decided to rage quit. We get a win, and that is pretty much how we're gonna finish off this episode. We pick up the trophy, we get a gold pack as well, and we get a few coins for it as well. And yeah, as you can see on the full-time stats, it was a pretty even game, and he could have deserved to get in the lead as well. He had a few chances before I got the lead, but we go open up that pack. Not really anything good in it whatsoever, and we sent most of the stuff to the club. And this is pretty much the overview at the end of this episode. We got 9 wins, we got a 1 loss, as you can see, and yeah, we'll see if we can continue on the good streak in the next episode. And that is pretty much all. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later.